Hey guys, I've had a couple of questions about how to do these Punnet squares and the single cross charts. So I want to just do a couple of examples and hope that that helps you. And then if you have questions after these two, obviously you can send me an email and we'll figure out how to get it done. Remember, I also have a Zoom session on Thursday. If you're still confused, it might be a little bit easier to explain to you that way rather than over an email. So let's look at the first one. It says we need to know what the offspring would look like, or the offspring possibilities for a heterozygous green skin and a yellow skin Zork. So if you look up at your chart, a heterozygous green skin, heterozygous means different, right? So heterozygous means different. They were using R's to represent the skin. So the heterozygous one is going to be a big R, little r. And then the yellow skin, if you look at that one, that's a recessive trait. So that's going to be little r, little r. And I just pulled that information directly off the chart. So the way that we do these is I'm going to put one parent on the top. So I've got my heterozygous green skin, Zork, at the top. Then my yellow skin Zork goes on the side. And to perform the cross, I just combine the two. So this box would be big R and little r. This box would be little r and little r. This box would be big R and little r. Notice that I'm putting the capital letter first. You always put the capital letter first. So if I put little r, big R, it's not wrong and I understand what's going to happen, but to do it correctly, you would put the capital letter first just for a formatting sake. And then our last box is little r, little r. So that gives me offspring possibilities of big R, little r, and little r, little r. So that means I have two heterozygous and two homozygous recessive. So my question asked me, what do they look like? Well, I've got two of my offspring. They have green skin. Oops, sorry guys. And two of my offspring would have yellow skin. So if these two parents were having a baby, it would be 50-50 over whether the Zork had green skin or yellow skin. Okay. Number 2 asks about a homozygous two-horned and a heterozygous two-horned. So two-horn is the trait, and since one is heterozygous and one is homozygous, we're using H's. And if you look up on your chart, homozygous two-horned is two capital H's. Heterozygous two-horn is a big H and a little h. Remembering homozygous means the same. So your two letters will always be the same, whether that's two capital letters or two lowercase letters. And your heterozygous is always going to be two different letters. So in this case, big H, little h. So we perform our cross. We have big H, little h. You'll notice it does not matter who I put on the top and who I put on the side. Doesn't matter even a little bit. So in this box, I'm going to have big H, in this box, big H, little h, in this box, big H, and in this box, big H, little h. So it asks me about my possible genotypes. My possible genotypes, I only remember that the genotype is the letters. Phenotype describes what the letters mean. So our genotype possibilities, I only have two. Big H is a possibility. And then big H, little h. Those are my two possible genotypes. If it wanted to know about the phenotypes, my only possibility, because big H is two-horned and big H, little h is two-horned, my only possibility is two horns on this one. Okay? Those are the first two. If you have any more questions, let me know. Hope you all are staying safe and healthy.